Hey, welcome back. In the previous video, we have seen consumer. We know that consumer will accept one argument, but it will not return anything. Now we will see the consumer chaining. Consumer chaining means combining multiple consumer into a single one. So if I have multiple consumers and I want to apply them all on a single argument, I can do consumer chaining. There is only one method for consumer chaining and it is and then. So let's check it. So basically and then method will return a consumer that perform operation the first on this consumer and then the after one. So you can see the method definition below. So it is returning one consumer and it will accept an parameter after which is a consumer. So you can see the example. So C1 and then C2. That means it will first execute the C1 for input and then it will execute the C2. So let's check an example for it in the Eclipse. So let me create one class. I will give it a name test, add the main method. Okay. So basically we will be passing an string which is message and that needs to be log and that need to be saved into DB. So basically we will create two consumers for it and my first consumer will be, let's import it, consumer from java.util.function package, and it will take a string as an input. Let's give it a name C1 and here I will be receiving a string. So str gives and I will simply print it. So basically we will be logging it. So let's say logging str. Okay, and I will write another consumer which will be saving in the DB. Basically we will just print statements here and again it will be taking a string str gives and add another sysout statement. So these are the simple examples for understanding purpose only. So we have C1 and C2. We will create another consumer which will be a composed consumer of C1 and C2. So let's say consumer string only and I will give it a name C3 and here we will do C1 and then C2. Okay, and here we can invoke the C3 dot accept method. So here we will be passing a simple message. So let's say simple message. Okay, save it and now we will run it. So okay, so you can see the output. It is logging simple message and saved simple message in the DB. Basically these are just simple statement for understanding purpose. So consumer will accept one argument which can be any type. Here we are passing string and it will basically consume it. It will not return anything. So let's run it again. Okay, you can see. So that's it for consumer chaining and we will see the next concept in upcoming video. Thank you.